What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Chris Jack, the Canvas Nomad, back with another one. And today, I am actually in Johnstown, New York, upstate New York, to be exact. Don't judge the political statement in front of me. That says nothing about me. That's just the place that I'm staying at. Oh, Johnstown, New York. Johnstown, New York is about maybe 15 minutes away from Albany. I actually used to go to school in Albany. I went there for 4 years. And I'll be honest with you, I have not returned to Albany. No, I'm lying. I did go, like 3 years ago to a football game. And I think I went maybe 2 years before that to another football game. But for the most part, I haven't been back to Albany since I left. It's been 15, 16 years. Insane. The nostalgia it brings to be back in a place like this. Different from the city life, different from the hustle and bustle of New York City. It's actually insane how nostalgic it was. There's a mall a little distance away called the Cross Gates Mall. I'd say it's like a good 10 minutes, maybe not even, from the Albany's campus. And going through there was just crazy. First of all, it looked completely different. It looked completely different. But what was wild was the Foot Locker that I worked at there was still there. And the Johnny Rockets that used to be there when I was there, the building, like the storefront was still there. It was closed down, and apparently, from what I understood, when COVID happened and the economy reopened back up, Johnny Rockets never reopened back up. So it's kind of sad to see it close down, but it was kind of amazing to see it last this long, you know? It was just nostalgia all over again. Like, to really understand how far like life has come since that moment of me living in Albany. And all these years later, revisiting, time just moves on, you know? Reason I'm even here is for a wedding. I'm gonna live stream that tomorrow, so you might see that live stream before this video gets out, but that live stream is paired with this video. But I'm here for a wedding. I'm with DJ Enigma, Eric, my boy, and working with his company, Evolving Events. I've been working with him for like, I don't know, what is it? 3 years at this point? Maybe, nah, like almost 4 years, actually. And in that time, I did three-month stays in other places. And still working, still going strong with Eric, you know? I literally seen that man transform his whole business. And here I am still trying to make mine. It's insane. But I have seen a lot more of the world since then. I have, you know, I actually am almost finished with that book that I told you about, so that's pretty cool. And I'm also designing a journal too, so stay tuned for that. That should be on Amazon in the coming days. But yeah, man, it's just been nostalgia to be back. Like, the tranquility of up here is just nice, you know what I mean? Everything's so damn far away. It is what it is, but the tranquility is definitely nice. Different scenery. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like Rhode Island looks like this, some parts of Connecticut, some parts of Jersey looks like this too. But it's definitely different than New York City. You could probably find something like this in Queens, maybe. Long Island, you could probably find something like this. But for the most part, you're not finding this in the city. And it's good to just sit here sometimes and just reflect, you know what I mean? Just take it in. Birds chirping. The leaves ruffling in the wind. The occasional car going by. The occasional bird call. Just taking life. Sometimes you really gotta sit there and be like, I was telling Eric, cause the guy, he's just always going. He's always going. And I was like, yo, I'm looking in his truck and I'm looking at all the equipment he's had since the first day I met him. And I'm like, yo, dude, I know we were trained to fly airplanes, but sometimes you gotta drive a car and look in the rearview mirror and see how far you came. He's came very far. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've come very far too. I feel like I'm stagnant. I feel like I'm in the same place. But really, in hindsight, looking back and reflecting, I've come pretty far. I've been to a lot more places than when I started. A lot more. And that's just the next step to get to the next place that I gotta be. But for so far, this is part of the journey, and I'm bringing you guys along. Sometimes you just gotta really just sit there and pay attention to hindsight. You gotta pay attention to it. You just gotta look back, reflect, and be like, damn, like, yeah, it's okay to look in the rearview mirror. Because if you don't, who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do it? Not many people give people flowers when they're still here, you know what I mean? So sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back. But most importantly, you got to be grateful. Because without being grateful, you'll never be able to appreciate anything. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in Albany today recapping nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a long time. So I appreciate him for that. And then we're going to spend the night. The wedding is tomorrow. We're going to spend tomorrow night as well and then drive back Sunday. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. This is the peace that I look for, man. This is really the peace that I look for. I like to travel. I like to get away. You know what I mean? I like to get away. I like to get away from the mundane, the same routine stuff. But at the same time, I'll tell you right now, I like my peace. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all, let y'all know what I was doing. It's your boy Chris Jack, the Canvas Nomad. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, if you made it this far in the video, you, my friend, are certainly appreciated. Peace.